everybody, welcome back to another episode of Blue Archive. In the last part, we started off a whole new story with the Rabbit Squad. Their academy got shut down, and the Rabbit Squad trying to protest and try to bring it back. We got called in to kind of intervene with all the nonsense, and we're trying to, I don't know what we're trying to do. We're trying to garner favor with Rabbit Squad at the moment, and it doesn't look like it's going too well. So, let's continue with where we left off. So I'm going to cut back to the actual initial recording, and we'll go from there. So, just give me 1 second. The next morning, I went to the park to check on how Rabbit Squad was doing. Whoa! Shell Sensei? Here I thought it was a dirty stray dog. Dirty stray dog. You wound me. It's your fault for getting caught. We're securing the perimeter against possible intruders. It's our least favorite sensei. Well, I'd be careful. I buried a mine around here. This is overkill. I don't know where it is though. Let's see how to find it. Guess if something goes kaboom, voila! We found it. We have to turn this park into a war zone. Well, how else are we supposed to protect ourselves? This is basic procedure. Apparently anti-take mines and exploding trap wire isn't basic procedure though. I'm guessing Miyako told you that. When on a mission, you can never be too prepared. Never be lulled into a false sense of security. That's what losers do. Saki, Mo, are you both okay? I heard a loud noise coming from over here. It's the sensei. Hello, sensei. What business do you have with before the sun is even up? I want to see if you needed anything. How'd you sleep last night? Fine. You shouldn't worry yourself so much. SRT students are well trained for these kinds of situations. Yeah, we could pitch a tent and get a fire going with our eyes closed. Survival skills are a must for any SRT student. Well, we're hardly in the wilderness here. We have running water and electricity. It's practically a 5-star hotel. And there's lots of shade too, so lookout duty isn't bad. The situation is entirely under control, Sensei. You may leave. Yep. No issues whatsoever. Nada. Zero. Zilch. What was that noise? It was thunder. Maybe we should expect a thunderstorm. Saki, you're telling me to betray us all, you dummy. It's not like I can stop it from happening, alright? I want to go home. Don't we all? I feel you. As I said, we're all quite content here. No, you're not. Don't lie. Is that so? You ever hear the term hangry? It means I'm angry because I'm hungry. I've never heard that term at all. You see, Sensei. You know what? Fine. Yeah, we haven't had a single crumb of food since yesterday. This base was built from a retrofitted park, and the only consumable thing is water from the drinking fountains. And there isn't anywhere we can request supplies from. We should have gotten food rations from the SRT Academy. Who brought this anti-aircraft missile instead? Can you eat an anti-aircraft missile? Huh? Hey, don't come after my missiles just because you're hungry. They're important too. I think about the glitz and glamour of its kaboom. Gosh, it's just all about explosions. Anyway, Miss Hypocritical. Didn't you just bring a bunch of textbooks? Why don't you eat the paper? The blasphemy! We're still SRT students. How could a dedicated student possibly leave their textbooks behind? There are some shops around, but our student accounts were suspended, so we have no money. And now we're going to be left here forgotten and starved, slowly wasting away into nothingness. I want to go back to the SRT building. It's not fair. Is that instant cup ramen? The Metal Shin brand chicken soy sauce ramen. I normally only drew this much for explosives. There's enough for everyone. Well, if the ever-generous sensei is simply insisting we take the ramen, what's a little girl like me to do? Stop right there. I'll be aware of accepting that. Providing essential goods to people in desperate circumstances, only to extract whatever they want in return is an extortion tactic as old as time. We don't know what Sensei's true motivations are. Don't be fooled by their supposed kindness. I really just don't want you to starve to death. Are you looking down on us, Sensei? Any agent worth their salt knows not to consume anything you didn't personally pack before and during an operation. I'll never accept your extortion food. What are you doing? We really aren't gonna eat a single bite, you know. Is this a new form of torture? It's also pretty good, huh? It's getting colder as we speak. Stay strong, Rabbit Squad. See Sensei's cunning tactics to break down our will. Well, it's one form of torture. I guarantee Sensei is waiting for us to take the bite to attack. Well, that's right. Do you really think you'll break my will with a cup of cheap instant ramen? I want something 100 times yummier than if you're going to extort me. That's what you want. One for me. Saki, losing concentration? Can't you smell the umami in the savory broth? Sensei's always served drives me closer to madness. Stay strong, Mo. The elite students of SRT can't be brought down by one measly cup of ramen. Everyone, take a deep breath and focus. Remember how we learned to counteract torture methods with antipsychotic drugs at the academy? The stimulus of the ramen smell may be strong, but our will is stronger. This is worse torture than tickling, but I'll do my best. I'll never give up on the SRT Academy, Sensei. That just now, that was an onsen egg, wasn't it? Oh, look at the soft consistency of the yolk. It can only be one thing. The thick, salty broth is seeping into the barely set egg, turning it into a savory, pudding-like treat. Prepare with all the fixings like that. Even that cheap instant ramen cup. Must be delicious. Do you want some? Yes! They finally broke down. Valkyrie has even better ramen, I've heard. I knew it. As I said, an extortion trick is old time. You revealed your true colors, you evil grown-up. I agree, that was mean, Sensei. I thought I was the crazy one around here. I'll reiterate, we have no intention of transferring schools. You thought you could take advantage of our abysmal situation, but we will remain here where we can preserve the convictions of justice we've always fought for at the SRT Academy. Creature comforts is no substitute for conviction. What's this? It's okay to get food from anyone but me, right? Go to this address and get fed for free. You're offering us food, nothing in return. I've made it clear, we're not students who can help, Sensei. Sensei's sudden shift in tactics is suspicious to say the least, but... Understood. I don't believe we have much choice but to accept. So, thank you, Sensei. Well, do you really believe that wily Sensei has no evil intentions setting us here? Maybe our conviction persuades Sensei's mind. Please, Mew. Oh, this is why I can't stand you. Do you really think our googly eyes and grumbly tummies made someone like Sensei go, oh dear, I have to help these poor students out of the goodness of my heart? I don't know. Sensei seemed sincere when they gave us the note. Maybe they'd even help us bring back SRT. This should be the place. Where's the food? Saki catch me, then we're gonna fade from hunger. Wait, isn't this where the shell office is? There's only old weapons and junk. They should be here by now. That's Sora. She's been integrated into the store. She is the shop owner. Hey, Go Sensei directed us here. Ah, yes, I'm glad you found it. I'm so happy Sensei set this up for me. You must be the bento disposal specialist. Oh, jeez. Bento disposal specialist? Yes, our convenience store isn't the most popular, so we end up having a lot of old product. So usually I have to get rid of them myself, but it's a lot of work for someone as small as me. So when Sensei told me they found some people that can come dispose of them for me, I was so happy. They're right here. Oh no, did I offend you? Oh my gosh, are you not the disposal specialist? Oh no, not at all. That's the bento disposal specialist at your service. We just weren't sure if this was the right place. Oh, that's a relief. The looks in your face are a little scary right now. Because we're hungry. Because we work so hard, you know? You don't happen to have any old milk or drinks, do you? Oh yes, of course. Let me bring you everything right now. Are you stupid, Mo? Accepting expired lunches? How could you stoop so low? They're about to expire. They're about to expire, not expired, okay? What else are we supposed to do, Miss Superiority? But we're the Rabbit Squad of the SRT Academy. Elites of the elite. Well, go get your panties in a punch somewhere else. I'm gonna go enjoy every last delectable bite of lunch and myself. Wait a second. I didn't say I wouldn't eat. Please, Mo. Is this the end for us? Is this our lives now? Begging for food like stray dogs, never known the sweet comfort of a home-cooked meal? Go, Sensei. I'll never, ever forget this insult. Never! Oh boy. We try to help! Days later, I visited the park to check on how Miyako and the rest were doing. Well, right there, Mo. Who says you can have that yakiniku bento? I did, actually. What are you gonna do about it? You took the shogoyaki bento yesterday. It had the most meat. Give me that back and take this mung bean sprout bento. Make me. I don't see you jumping at the chance to eat that junk. Hi, I'm still here. Can I eat this Vienna sausage bento? Yes! Will you settle down? You're acting like wild dogs fighting over the last bone. It's undignified. I'm not even certain where our next meal is going to come from right now. The best thing to do is fill our stomachs while we can and not fight amongst ourselves. Oh yeah? Do you want the mung bean sprout bento then? I think I'll eat this karagi bento here. No one wants it, right? That's the most expensive one here, Miyako. You're not doing anyone any favors. So, how's it going? Is your superpower bad timing or something? I promise we're not fighting over old expired bentos. What are you doing here? We're about to have a nice friendly lunch with our beloved squad members. You have a weird definition of friendly. Most people call that fighting. Maybe you're the weird one, Sensei. To you, it may look like yelling, but to us, it's simply our very fair, democratic process of distributing our rations. No matter the results, we're comrades in arms who are dedicated to our cause and each other. We're all willing to make the necessary sacrifices. I'm sure you don't mind sacrificing the yakiniku bento then. If you don't take your stinking hands off that bento. Well, this is embarrassing. But as Saki said, there's nothing to concern yourself with. Our initial food supply problem has been resolved. We're fine. Is it resolved? We've just been scrounging for throwing out bentos. Are you surprised, Sensei? The little plan to humiliate us with the leftover bentos as bento disposal experts went flop like a dead fish. Yes, the disciplined students of the SRT Academy will never let something so trivial deter us from accomplishing our mission. You thought you would humiliate us into submission, but it backfired. Now we can stay here for as long as we want, so go away! You say that, but you look a little peaked. You have a fever? Are you sick? No! Don't come any closer! Take one more step and I'll show you the strenuous combat training we receive at SRT. Why are you panicking? Well, here comes embarrassment number 2. Stop inching closer, or I won't miss next time. Why is everyone so on edge? It's because of the smell. I knew I shouldn't be eating fish. I shower every day, I promise! No, it's not that, Sensei. Have I smelled bad this whole time? No one told me. I don't know if this might have hurt my feelings the most. Damn it, Sensei, no! We're the ones who smell! Saki, have you heard of... how do you say it? Oh, yeah. Shutting up? Don't tell me you don't feel gross, too. I can't even remember the last time I showered. Why don't you go to the public bath? Does money grow out of your ears? If we can't even buy food, how are we meant to afford public baths? I don't want to wash in public restrooms anymore. I can't even take a real shower in them. Having to rough it out is par for the course during operations, but it's not very sustainable in the long run. If you need a place to get cleaned up, you can use a shower that's shale. I've never heard anything more suspicious in my life. I mean, it's kind of true. It is kind of suspicious to bring up, and we've heard some pretty suspicious things in our time. What are you gonna do while we shower? Are you gonna steal our weapons? I've seen this on TV. Sensei wants to sniff our icky, sneaky clothes while we shower. Isn't that right, Mr. Weirdo? What do you guys think I am? An adult who can't be trusted. Evil incarnate. Someone I'd like to blow up. Maybe it won't matter. Oh, this is cruel. The point is, please refrain from visiting the park until we can shower. You can refrain from visiting again at all, actually. Until we can shower. And just when would that be? We have no hot water, and a cold shower in this weather is a recipe for illness. Oh, how about I throw an incendiary bomb into the bathroom and it'll warm up the water? Mo, you're just too smart sometimes. I think that'll just make everything dirtier, including us. How about an empty drum barrel? A drum barrel? You could fill one with water and light a fire underneath it. I've seen it done before. Hyaki... I can never see this academy's name. Hyaki Yago Academy. I don't know if I pronounced that right. It seemed to work. Do I look like a freaking ninja to you? Do you want to die? Another dumb idea from the dumb teacher. They only do that in the old movies. Seriously, are you an old fart, Sensei? I hate to say this, but what are our other options? Install a tub in the park? That's expensive. We're a bunch of broke students. Mo, access Kavotos' digital resource management system and locate any work sites utilizing drum barrels nearby. Everyone else, gear up and be ready for dispatch. Dispatch? Have you lost your mind, Miyako? Successful operations aren't just flashy shooting skills. Without meeting our basic needs, the squad will never be able to perform at the best. So starting now, commence Operation Carrot. Secure a drum barrel tub. Oh boy. This is Rabbit 1. Time is 2100 hours. I've arrived at Point Delta. Area clear. Confirmed. Moving to retrieve the carrot at Point Echo. Hello, Camp Rabbit back in your element. Squad member GPS signals locked and loaded, baby. The loading dock security is changing shifts, just like we planned. So dance your pretty little self down straight to the Point Echo. I'm still not thrilled about this. I didn't ask, Sensei. If your intention in coming was to lecture us, you're not needed here. Special ops site is no place for you to be anyway, Sensei. I'm just worried something might happen. Are you worried about we might steal something? Do you think so little of us? Students of the SRT Academy are dedicated to our mission to protect the safety of the citizens. We will not steal civilian property. Based on our intel, the empty drum barrels are already scheduled for disposal. You won't cost them any money. In fact, we negate their disposal costs and labor. Why not just ask them? Sensei does think that little of us. Do you think we're beggars on the side of the street? You won't get down on our knees and ask for someone else's trash. Get it through your head. We are elite members of the SRT Academy. We will do not accept your charity, Valkyrie's charity, or some stupid industrial company's charity. But before, well, with the bentos, I don't have to defend myself. We secured the Scarlet Bentos through our own effort. That was not charity. You'll never break our pride. Rabbit 2, you need to lower your voice. We're on enemy turf. Let's move out. Rabbit 2 leads to reconnaissance ahead, but if you see the enemy, do not engage. Who died made you boss again, Miyako? Rabbit 2, please refrain referred to my codename during missions. This is basic protocol. Oh, now you're a stickler for protocol? Stop trying to distract from my question. What gives you the right to order me around? I am the squad leader of Rabbit. Oh, and who made you the squad leader, huh? Wasn't those little snotheads from the General Student Council ones who shut down the SOT Academy? So tell me, considering we're rebelling against the General Student Council, what makes you think you can still boss us around? I don't think this is a matter the two of us can decide. Both options suck. Blah. I don't want to pick sides. Understood. This mission, Saki, we'll take the lead of the Rabbit Squad. Rabbit 2, your orders. That's what I thought. We're just dealing with a bunch of security guards, not trained enemies. I received top marks on my simulated extraction trainings. Just watch me. Saki. I mean, Rabbit 2. Where should I stand by? Oh, as our sniper? Well, I wrote down notes on effective sniper placement, but not that one in Urban Warfare. Oh. Jeez, boss made me drink too much at dinner again. I need to go in the bathroom. You're a robot. How can you drink? Enemy approaching. There's not supposed to be an patrol route this way. He's looking for the bathroom. This wasn't in the plans. Saki, he's coming towards us. What do we do? I suck at hand-to-hand stuff. Can I run away? So, up, take the high ground. Get as high as you can. According to the textbooks, the basics of sniping involves securing a higher line of sight. I mean, she's not wrong. Wait, Saki, no! High points might be good for sniping, but she won't be able to escape. Shut up, Miyako. I got this under control. Did I just hear something? Bustin'. Intruders! You thieves! You got to delay a shipment. Who are you calling a thief? Everyone engage. Make your way to point Epsilon, and be sure to cover each other's backs. We're outnumbered. Boy, what a leader.
Minasan, 警戒を怠らないように。先生、ご指示を。感度良好。突入を開始します。
No, it lagged.
突入開始します。援護します。少し本気を出します。やっぱり私は何もできないゴミくずなんだ。
God damn, all the special things are lagging like so hard.
これは痛いぞ。ポジションを変更します。次の敵はどこですか？移動します。ラビット2降下準備完了。
Why does it lag? I don't know why it lags. It was working fine before. Now it's not.
無意味な抵抗です。援護します。先行弾投下します。これは痛いぞ。私にはこの空間に下がってください。無意味な成功です。本気を出します。SRT の力甘く見るなよ。私のことはお気になさらず。
Boy, that was a laggy mess. Where did those thieves go? They're here somewhere. Search every nook and cranny. Stop calling us thieves! Saki, please be quiet. Hostiles are still nearby. Rabbit 1 reporting in to Camp Rabbit. We've arrived at Point Echo and the carrot has been secured. No injuries to report. But our original evacuation route is blocked now. And more enemy reinforcements are on the way. Oh wow. Saki messed up again? So surprised. Not. Little Miss top of her class, but absolute trash at actual field work. Shut up, Mo. I'm still better than you. I don't understand. I thought it was the perfect plan. There's no such thing as a perfect plan in real life. I thought I could show off SOT's strength to Sensei. Instead, I just embarrassed myself and the academy. Wait, where's Miu? She's not with you. Her Dripice and carrier is right next to yours. That doesn't make sense. Miu, that dummy! She left her radio in the bag! She must have panicked and left it when the enemy started approaching her. Let me think. Miu has a tendency to follow orders to a T. She had to go as high as she can. I would assume the tower crane at building B. There's no way. That area is crawling with security guards. There's no means of escape from there either. She's got to be stuck up there. What should we do, Saki? Is that even a question? Operation Kara is now a rescue mission. We'll have to leave the drum barrels. There's no way we can fight and carry them at once. Unfortunately, yes. Getting Miu back safe and sound is our top priority as of right now. Oh, roofers are back. But we're severely outnumbered. We need to prepare for some damage on our end. Sensei, you have a plan? Let's put these drum barrels over our heads. I'm sorry. You want to hide another barrels all the way to Miu's location? We need realistic solutions, Sensei. I have read something like this before. In one of our textbooks, they talk about some legendary agent who would hide under boxes and barrels to pull off impossible infiltration missions. Metal Gear Solid right there. Snake! How do you intend to move around? A rogue drum barrel moving by itself will only draw more attention. Look, it's not the best, but what else are we gonna do? I'd rather use my precious textbook as a coast and listen to evil incarnate over there. But Miu is in this situation because of me. I can't let her down. Understood. Put my faith in you for this mission. Find and equip yourselves with the drum barrel. Let's move out. Operation Carrot, save Miu! I might sound crazy, but has that drum barrel always been there? There's drum barrels all over. It's a loading dock. What's gotten into you? That's why I said I might sound crazy, but I swear the drum barrel was moving a second ago. Did you drink too much at dinner again? Well, sober up. The boss is gonna have our heads if we let the thieves get away. I don't understand it. How's this working? I gotta admit, I was pretty skeptical. But this is the easiest infiltration we've ever done. If I had known they would be this effective, I would have brought more for the future missions. It would have been a little difficult for just us to carry many more barrels back. When we get back to the SOT Academy one day, we can request some budget to be allocated to purchasing as many as you'd like. Rabbit 2, we're reaching the rendezvous point. Prepare for contact. Where did everyone go? Saki? Miyako? Anyone at all? Sensei? If I talk too loud, the guards will come get me. And I think I forgot my radio. It's really happened this time. They forgot I existed and went back home. I'll fade away like a bad dream. They'll laugh and make memories while I'm turned to dust on this crane. Yeah. What's that? It moved! It's a moving drum barrel! Miu! It knows my name? Wait, it's talking? Well, what the heck is that? A new UMA? Or the creepy crawly doom of impending chaos? Hurry up and get in here! It's a monster and wants to eat me alive! Please spare me, barrel monster! I'm tiny so I'm not yummy, I promise! What are you saying? Come on, get in already! I've been abandoned and forgotten in this long, cold, lonely world. And now I'm gonna be gobbled up by an evil barrel monster? I'm gonna go home! Are you serious right now? Miu, pay attention, it's me, Saki. Saki? I disguised myself as a drum barrel so we can come rescue you. Look, no scary barrel monsters. I thought you forgot about me for good. You really think we would do that? I don't know. Probably wouldn't put it past them. Come on now, no more crying. You're an elite agent of SRT. Boy. Come on, get into the jump barrel before guards come around. Too late. Intruders! Oops. A little late for that. I hate to break up your reunion, but you've got reinforcements coming from left, right, and center. Rabbit 2, it's your call. Do we engage? The textbook response in a situation like this is... Run! Retreat! They quickly fled to the park, protecting themselves from the rain of bullets with their jump arrows. That was a disaster. Those persistent security guards. Did we actually lose them? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who let this thing in? Is it a cryptid? Or the crawling chaos of Kavodos? I just can't figure it out. Maybe I should make it go kaboom. Stop joking around, it's us. And how did you and Mew have the same exact reaction? What's this crawling chaos nonsense? I'm relieved everyone made it back. And not only that, but all in one piece. You weren't hurt, were you, Ghost Sensei? Oh, scratch on me thanks to my trusty barrel. I'm glad. Since they'd been injured accompanying us on a mission, the General Student Council would have had our hides. Saki, do you need some medicine for your poor little ego? Miss Perfect didn't last 5 minutes as squad leader before everything went kaboom. Admit it, you're just as good as me at field work. If it weren't for that small mishap, I could have sleepwalked through that mission. Why do things never work out in the way they do on paper? Because reality is different from our textbooks. Regardless, the operation was a success. We retrieved the carrot and no one was hurt. And that really was thanks to you, Saki. Thanks. More importantly, I'm sweaty and smell like gunpowder. I'm dying to scrub off all this grime, but bathing like while camping isn't as easy as not turning on a knob. I had a feeling you'd say that. Ta-da! I got firewood and the towels. We're all ready so everyone can take a nice toasty bath. You procured all these before we even finished the operation? That's technically against procedures but normally require discipline. But the whole point of this operation was to take a bath, right? Rabbit Squad, bath time! Oh boy. No, that's the stuff. I missed this. Not bad, such a mission of the best. This drum barrel serves as a surprisingly comfortable bathtub too. And the temperature is just right. It's perfect now. But what if it gets hotter and all of a sudden we're boiling? Have you heard about frogs still boiling alive? Don't worry your crybaby little head too much. Look at that, look, that thermal imaging equipment is keeping track of the temperature. I'd even say it's getting a little cool in here. How about I sprinkle some thermite powder on the firewood? Oh jeez. For once in your life, will you stop thinking about incendiaries? Is your brain just wired wrong? And it's perfect right now. Anyways, I'd rather us not turn rabbit stew. I must say, it's sort of charming, all of us bathing in a bath together like this. Let's come camping again one day, after we've achieved our mission and reopened the SRT Academy. By the way, are you okay with bathing out in the open like this? Of course! There's no one watching, well, except me. Long missions often require us to bathe and change together like this, so it's nothing new for us. And this park rarely has visitors. Any that do come as far will be met with our landmines and automatic turrets. But you know, now that I think about it, technically there is someone watching us. I guess I'm standing guard. I really didn't know where to go. Standing guard? You're spying on bathing students right now. Leave. Leave right now and never come back. I knew the creepy teacher was gonna do bad things to us while we were invulnerable. Mo, I hereby authorize you to use every single incendiary you own. Blow up, pervert! It's not my fault. Not my fault at all. Hey boss, we got some newcomers at the park nearby. People are transient in nature. Much like the wind, they will come and they will leave. You must not allow your inner peace to be disquieted over such an insignificant event. If they do not leave, however, they must learn to coexist with us. They must embrace their ideals of non-possession and find release from the otherworldly desires of society. Tell me, do you believe they will be able to be enlightened to commit to our noble cause? There's no way. They're the greediest people you've ever seen. They've been ravaging the stores for the discarded bentos we used to be able to find everywhere. Now we can't even find a mung bean sprout bento to spare. And their sticky fingers seem to think everything belongs to them. They've been collecting blocks of wood to trampolines and more. We probably won't even be able to repair the sanctuary anymore. Oh dear, it appears our newfound visitors are a group of gluttonous goblins. Who are these people? Very well, comrades, take up your arms. Let us teach these immoral greed gluttons a lesson on the joys of non-possession. What the fuck are these? Cult members? I'm dealing with the cult. And I'm dealing with roofers too. Nearby market shop for some supplies for sale. Is that you, Sensei? What an unexpected meeting. Hi, Sensei. Long time no see. What are you doing out here? I'm patrolling the streets to protect the peace. And as an added bonus, checking out all the street vendors here. There's so many different snacks in this area. I recommend the butcher shop near the front over here. Their fried croquette is one of the best things I've... of course, that's not why I'm patrolling this area. That would be shirking my duties. It just so happens that many troublemakers tend to hang out here after school. I never doubt your work ethic, Karino. Thank you, Sensei. But Sensei, I heard you're taking over supervising the SOT students now. Has there been any trouble in that department? They could be threatening you for food as we speak. Or have they forced you out of your living facilities and taken over in a rampage? They're all good kids. Oh, I'm surprised to hear that. Considering they're dangerous enough to point their guns at police officers, I was very concerned they would resist you at every opportunity, Sensei. But of course, that's simply the limitless charisma of our Sensei. Not even those horrible students could do anything about it. I can only hope to become an exemplary adult like yourself one day, Sensei. I'm really not as impressive as you seem to think, Karino. You're so funny, Sensei, but if you do run into any problems, don't hesitate to ask the Valkyrie Police School. Valkyrie students are standing by 24 hours a day, 365 days a year to ensure the safety of all our citizens. We've also increased our patrols recently, considering all the atrocious rumors as of late. Atrocious rumors? Unfortunately, there's been an influx of armed homeless people terrorizing this area. Based on their appearance and insistent fighting over discarded boxed lunches, we've deduced these individuals must be homeless without permanent residence. Apparently, they're armed with heavy firearms as well. That's why we've increased our patrols. They've even snuck into a harbor and stole a load of waste material. They're incorrigible bad guys. It is strange though. They're reported to be armed to the teeth, but only seem to be after trash. It's the Enigma, but the Valkyrie police force is on the case. Oh boy, there's no way. What's wrong, Sensei? Just think of something. It's nothing. I see. Well, please be sure to report any suspicious activity you see. Oh boy. There seems to be no end to the issues lately. We already have our hands full policing delinquent students with their personal firearms, and now there's a rogue unknown group that's heavily armed. At this rate, I'm going to be wielding a pea shooter against a flamethrower, or worse. Maybe this is my chance to make a supply request for the Public Safety Bureau students to have the latest firearms. I think I already know the answer to that one. No. I guess I do. Our duties aren't even technically to fight crime head on. And seeing how there's barely enough budget for bullets these days, I can't be selfish. I'll continue protecting the citizens and students of Kavotos, even if I have nothing left but my nothing but left on my bare hands. And I'm still looking forward to the possibility of being transferred to the Security Bureau as a reward for our recent achievements. Then I would receive better firearms and therefore a better way to protect the peace. You can do it, Karina. Sensei's encouragement always motivates me. Now, if you'll excuse me, the street vendor looks delicious. Oops! I mean, back to patrol. Oh boy. Hey, you. Are you Ghost Sensei? Yes, that's me. I've got a bone to pick with you. Will you come with me? This is an anesthetic. Oh boy. I inhaled the smoke. The suspicious individual sprayed my face and my vision started to blur. Oh boy. Then I promptly lost consciousness. You're finally awake. Who am I dealing with here? What the fuck is this? I do apologize for the poor hospitality of my comrades. We don't often deal with guests, but you must understand. You are... He looks like one of those guys you see like one of those old street market vendors. Here are my manners. I am Discardus. I am the leader of this organization, the Pursuers of Non-Possessive Happiness, or the Pursuers for short. The Pursuers. You mean to say you've never heard of our organization? Well, we are well known amongst those pursuing a lifestyle of minimalism and peace. To not have heard of us, you must have led an egregious life of excess. Of course, I already knew that. I already knew that you're a selfish human who orders your minions to rob poor folk of their food. I don't think I follow. Don't play dumb. I've seen you and those rabbit-eared students plotting and scheming together. I talk about the Rabbit Squad. Makes no difference what they're called. We call them greedy pigs. You're sabotaging our path to enlightenment. What do we sabotage now? Society calls us by many names. Leeches, neats, homeless, good-for-nothing, layabouts. But such names are facetious. Like, to call us layabouts? We are noble ones pursuing non-possessiveness. Non-possessiveness? Oh, these guys are freaks. The people of Kavotos today wish to possess everything they lay their eyes upon. The newest tanks, expensive rifles, cozy bunkers that block missiles. And so they buy more and more, wishing to fill a gaping hole within them with possessions. The more they purchase, the bigger it grows until it consumes their very being. This guy's spouting some real shit right now. I mean, he's not wrong. He's certainly not wrong. True happiness comes not from having, but from not having. One must be willing to release their attachment to worldly possessions, to let go of the shackles of society, and only indulge in what must to survive, to be free. We are not leeches upon society. We chose this lifestyle. We chose this life to not work, to not own, to not possess. We feed ourselves with material greed, but instead feed our souls with our impoverished lifestyle. But then, in the midst of our noble pursuit, a group of intruders arrived. These intruders donned rabbit ears and the most expensive equipment on the market. Their insatiable appetite knew no bounds, plundering every bento they could lay their greedy-eyed fingers upon. They're like a virus, devouring all in sight. They refuse to leave behind even a mung bean sprout bento. Yakiniku bentos are so popular they're rarely discarded as it is. To monopolize such a luxury solely for themselves, the senselessness is a slap to the face of all who stand for. Don't you stand for letting go of material attachments? Well, you see. Don't change the subject. Either way, we cannot just stand idly by and allow a squad of rabbits or bunnies or whatever you carry on with their, or what have you to carry on with their greedy acts. Now, the reason I brought you here is to make a demand. As the leader of these mixed creants, you will tell them that from now on, all Yakiniku bentos belong to the pursuers. Those kids are my subordinates. They're really just my students. Student or subordinate, what does it matter? As their teacher, simply make them listen to you. Don't look at me like that. Are you truly so incompetent you cannot control your students? I didn't want it to come to this. Don't move an inch. I'll call them on your cell phone and make mad demands. I'm trying to tell you, they're not gonna care. Now, where is the rabbit squad in your contacts list? Here it is. Yes, Sensei, we're busy making dinner. Am I speaking to the leader of the rabbit squad? We are the pursuers of non-possessive happiness, or the pursuers for sure, a collective of monks in the city in search of true happiness. We are noble. They hung up? Maybe they thought you were a phishing scam. This is why Enlightenment eludes those deplorable students. Hello? Don't hang up, this isn't a prank call. We have your precious sensei hostage. If you don't want me or demands, you'll never see sensei again. Oh, okay. Tell sensei I said bye-bye. They just hung up? Again? Are you really their sensei? How could these callous students not show the slightest bit of concern for you? What's wrong with all of you? It's kind of a long story. Drat! Thought our plan was flawless. I was supposed to be rolling on expensive bentos by the end of this. I didn't plan for this absolute lack of enlightenment. How about I try calling them? You, personally? I'll allow it. However, trying to call the police would end very badly for everyone. Pursuers are all very heavily armed and not afraid to fight for our noble cause. Again, Sensei. I stayed up all night. I want to go to sleep. If you call us one more time. There's an abandoned top quality Wagyu bento here. Ha! Do you think your precious students would care if they heard your voice? You got hung up on, just like me. That's the only way to salvage the situation is to blackmail some other students with the sensei. SOT, everyone back up! Saki, it's against protocol to use the Academy's name when we're not on the official business. I want the top quality Wagyu bento, please. I've never had Wagyu meat before, even at SRT. I promise. Sensei said there was some there. I traced the cells right to where you are, so bring us some meat. Wow, I didn't even know you could move that fast. Oh, hi, Sensei. Sensei, where's the top quality Wagyu bento? Rapid collection is the key to preserving the freshness of a bento. Once a discarded bento passes expiration date, every second counts. So as soon as Mo informed us of your call, we dropped everything and came as fast as we could. So the thing is... You completely fell for a trap! You came here driven by your human desires and were led astray by it. Imbeciles like you are driven by greed and consumed by it until it leads them to utter ruin! What's this weirdo saying? Where's the top quality Wagyu bento? I can probably pronounce that name wrong. Of course, in a Wagyu bento. They always sell at me when they're in stock. But what we do have here is a lesson on the joys of non-possession. Comrades, rise! Let us instill our noble cause in these greedy goblins. Who the hell are these guys? They appear homeless, but all their weapons are state-of-the-art. We're surrounded. Don't panic. Lure them to a tight space. We'll funnel them through the choke point and pick them off one by one. You think we're scared of your weapons? Small fry is still small fry. Throw whatever you can at us. You're no match against SR2 elites. I could probably take down the snipers on the second floor. Alright, I'll help you with that and deal with the front. Miyako, you have our wax? Always. Stay safe. Watch out for my signal before the flash bomb. That's a cue to spread out information. Well then, Rabbit Squad, move!
作戦開始。ポジション変更します。
What a riot.
SRT の力甘く見るなよ。
少し本気を出します。
これは痛いぞ。
衝撃に注意してください。皆さん下がってください。援護射撃お願いします。すいません、一人にさせてください。援護します。少し
SRT の力甘く見るなよ。
移動します。
これは痛いぞ。
皆さん下がって。ドローン稼働。援護をお願いします。すみません、一人にさせてください。クリア。
Alrighty. Yeah! They're too strong. Run! Comrades, where are you running? The enemy's still there. These wimps don't even have the guts to get a job. Of course they hightailed it out of battle. I'm going home. I don't want to be a hobo anymore. Wait, no, you have to fight for me. Oh no, my precious base. My expensive decorations that I worked so hard to collect, it's all burning. I haven't to given up on worthy desires. Shut up, shut up, shut up, you! Everyone likes nice expensive things. You. Going for you. Side A clear. I took out all snipers too. Side B clear. Besides those who escaped, all the enemies on the first floor have been neutralized. Nice and clean, everyone. It might not have been payload, but no one got hurt. Miyako, come check this out. I think this is a bunch of canned food. Smoked salmon, bacon. There's even scallops, preserved in oil. What a payload! Imagining our bentos with these delicacies. Wait, keep your greedy paws off that! I've been saving that high quality canned meat for Gensuma to have with a drink! Miyako, I found a bunch of other stuff too. Sleeping bags, chapulines, tarpaulins. Did I see trampolines last time? We could put this under us when we sleep. The ground gets so damp when it rains. Good job, Miu. Well, please arrange for some transportation. There's a lot of more loot than we expected. We won't be able to carry it all. Loot? Loot? That's my stuff! Oh, it's all mine. My things, my precious possessions, my everything. You can't have it. Ah, yes, I too have the love the noble pursuit of non-possessiveness. You call this trash your precious possessions? I don't see your little minions anywhere anyways. I don't think you'll need any of this anymore. Correct, and you're also the one who baited us with false information and attempted to kill us. I don't believe this even begins to compensate us for our losses as a direct result of your actions. Yeah, you leeches, neats, you useless hobos. Why the hell don't you go out and get work to earn your own food? If you're so strong, why are you scrounging over expired bentos anyway? Go get a real job. Be mercenaries or something. I don't care. We're not mercenaries. We are SRT agents. Well, then you really shouldn't have stolen our bentos in the first place. Citizens in poverty fight battle for survival every day. You think you can just flash your big fancy weapons and bully everyone doing what you want, huh? You hypocrites! Us? Hypocrites? Look in the mirror sometime, buddy. Noble pursuit this, non-possession that. Meanwhile, your supposed enlightenment is just a phony scam to hide the fact that you're lazy good for nothing. A real monk wouldn't care if they're eating wagyu or mung bean sprouts. Shut up! I desire to eat yakiniku bentos too. Break it up, you two. You shouldn't steal those things. I'll buy what you need. We don't need your help, Sensei. Neither do we need to listen to anything you say. But... weird, I don't have much of an appetite. Must have worked too hard. I think I'll just eat a mung bean sprout bento at home. Me too. Yes, I believe we may get stomach aches if we force ourselves to eat. Camp Rabbit, this is Rabbit 1. Please cancel transport. Operation complete. We're returning to base now. What about the top quality Wagyu bento? Since he said it was there. Regretfully, it looks like they're plumb out of the top quality Wagyu bento. Luckily, we have the mung bean sprout bentos from home today. They're even a few days before their expiration. Does no one appreciate me? I already arranged transport. Sorry, Mo. Think of it as a non-possessiveness. Didn't you see the glowering look of greed in their murderous little eyes? It's just as I said, attachment to material possessions blinds people with greed, which inevitably leads to violence. As Saki said, you should look in a mirror. Me? Blinded by greed? Nuh-uh, not a million years. I am an enlightened one. I understand what true value is in this lost society. I may have lost comrades today, but I can rebuild. Actually, I just had a thought. Sensei, why don't you join the pursuers yourself? All you must do to join is prove your commitment to non-possessiveness and give up a very, very small portion of your things. I'd rather eat a mung bean sprout bento. Units there mark the start of Kavosa's rainy season. Jeez, it's turning out into a rainstorm out there. Well, Kavosa doesn't turn into a lake. You might be dealing with the aftermath of this for a while. But I'm sure each school is taking the appropriate measures to keep their students safe. I am a little worried about the SRT Academy students at Kusagi Park, though. There's not much shelter at the park, not even a building for them to hide in. I hope they don't catch a cold. Tarpus, holes all over it. We need more tarps. That was the last of it. We're all out. Damn it, we weren't prepared for this at all. Mo, are you still protecting your metal junk? Are you crazy? Put them down and come help us. Over my dead body, if any of my communications equipment gets damaged, I'll really show you crazy. These cost more than your life is worth. What about our guns? Our ammunition? I think your stupid equipment is the least of our concerns. If this rain doesn't let up, we'll lose everything. Are you done with the waterproofing? The spillway outside the park needs to be expanded, and soon. Storm sewers are clogged with mud and are about to overflow. We need to free them up before we all drown. I'd love to help, but we're short-handed over here. If we let go, everything's going to blow away. That was not the kind of explosion I like. It was a bolt of lightning. It hit the part. The buttress holding up the command tent. It's collapsing! Uh-oh. Command tent caved in. All of our ammunition is underwater. The communications equipment is ruined. This is it. The end of the line. It's okay. Don't give up. We just need to expand the spillway, and I'm sure we can recover and repair some of the equipment. Forget about the stupid equipment. It's over, Miyako. Us, the SRT Academy, everything's over. Saki. If I had known this was going to be the last end result, I would have never tried. What are you saying? We all took an oath from the beginning. We swore to each other we wouldn't give up. That as long as we keep putting one foot in front of the other, we could carry the SRT's mantle ourselves. Didn't we? Pretty words and pretty oaths, Miyako. That's all it ever was. We can't keep up our little game of pretending forever. How did we end up here? When did our duties become so come to scavenge for food and steal empty drum barrels so we can shower? We were better than this. We used to debate the intricacies of justice and bring down felons. Now we're fighting over expired bentos with hobos. Tell me, Miyako, is that what you meant? This is how you keep the name of SRT alive? This isn't the SRT I know. All our worthy possessions are sitting in a foot in the water. Living out in the streets was fun. It was fun at first, but it's getting tiring. Miyako, I want to go home. Where are you going, Miyako? After all this, you look this disasterful in the face and want to continue? Yes. I will keep the SRT Academy's justice alive. I'll never give up. Oh boy. Depressing sight. Current's too strong. It's so strong. I don't know how long I've been working. Can't feel my hands or feet. Maybe they were right. Maybe I am a fool. But just as I believed in. School that I loved. No, you won't break me. Sensei? You're here to persuade us again? We don't have time for your silly jokes. Not today. I don't care what you have to say. I have to clear the spillway or we really will be flooded. Sensei? I don't understand. So, you just need the dirt cleared out from there? Yes, that's right. You're holding the shovel all wrong. Give it. Dummies until the end. I want to help. The rabbit members and I worked tirelessly on repairing the spillway for hours. Heavy rain showers. The rain finally stopped. It all really pulled through. Sensei, why do you continue to help us? We've told you again and again that we won't be persuaded. I've been trying to solve it this entire time, but I don't understand. What do you hope to get out of this? I'm not expecting anything. I'm just your teacher. Is that so? Most of our equipment is waterlogged and damaged beyond repair. But we did manage to stop the park from flooding completely. Thank you, Sensei. I suppose we wouldn't have made it without Miyako, though. But Sensei, wasn't it your ultimate goal to get us out of this park? What kind of stupid Sensei would work so hard to help us stay here? We knew Sensei was a dummy since the first moment we laid eyes on them. You shouldn't talk to your Sensei like that, Mo. We rejected your help so many times and you still came running today when you thought we might need you. Thank you, Sensei. Later, I took my soaking wet self back to Shale. Perhaps it was the manual labor in the rain, but I ended up having chills and aches for a few days. Well, what do you expect? It's so bells. That's such a bad way to end it because they only released 11 chapters right now, or 11 episodes with this latest release. That's such. You know, I was kind of expecting a more cliffhanger ending, but I guess not. All right, well, oh boy, that's gonna be it for the Rabbit Squad for a time being. The next batch story doesn't come out for another 4 days, so we will tackle that once it's released. Oh boy, but that's gonna be it for this part. Oh, well, I guess it's perfect timing because OBS, or not OBS, the fucking BlueStacks just crashed on me. Excuse me. But yeah, when we come back, we will continue with the SRT story. This part may be broken up, so keep that in mind. So, thanks for coming to watch, and I will see you in the next part. Later.